This mobility drill is called the couch stretch. I didn't come up with this drill. Kelly Starrett, a physical therapist, this is his exercise, so give credit to him. So I like to use a couch. We call it the couch stretch. You can use a couch, you can use a wall, you can put your foot over a ball, you can drape your foot over a Bosu, many different things, many different things you can use. I'm gonna use the couch today. First thing, make sure your knee is comfortable. Make sure you got a soft pad. If you don't, grab a pillow, grab a mat or something. Make sure your knee is comfortable. I'm just gonna show, boom, knee on the pillow. So, first goal of this exercise, we're gonna get a lot of mobility out of the hips, a lot of different places. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up and I'll put my shin against the couch, the wall, whatever it may be. Now, the more vertical the shin is gonna be, the more stretch or hip mobility is gonna be required. If you're already pretty tight, you might have to move forward a little bit or lower yourself down to a Bosu or something that's not quite as high. So I set my left thigh, knee on the ground. From here, I'm gonna bring that right leg all the way through. It's important to notice that that heel is in front of the knee, okay? So we can begin to open up both sides of the hips. Left hand on the floor, right hand on the foot. The goal here is to work the glutes and work the pelvis to begin to feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. So what I'm going to do is inhale, take a breath. I'm going to squeeze that left glute cheek. Press my hips forward. Relax. Inhale, take a breath. Squeeze the glute. Press the hips forward. So what I want to do is be active in this position and not just hang out and be lazy. I want to be active and keep working that position over and over. Now, another benefit is going to be this thigh right here. Turn this way. Imagine I'm in the same setup. As I press my hips down, what I want to do is use my right elbow to essentially press that knee out. And I'm beginning to feel this nice stretch in that inner thigh, hamstring, inner thigh, growing area. We want to mobilize that as well. So I'm getting the extension and the stretch in the front of this hip, and I'm pushing this leg out to the side. Boom. That's step one. After you've worked 8 to 10 to 12 repetitions, or you begin to feel some change, like it's loosening up, it feels a little bit looser, a little bit more comfortable. What I'm going to do is come up nice and tall. Boom. Now it's a big stretch right down through the front of the thigh. What we have to look out for is to make sure that we don't substitute hip extension or pushing the pelvis underneath us with low back extension. Okay? I don't want to arch and lean backwards. My goal is to take my pelvis, use my glutes, and roll that pelvis underneath me and feel that nice stretch right down the thigh. And relax. Squeeze, roll the pelvis underneath, glutes are tight, nice stretch. So working a few repetitions, I can add the arm, reaching up, hold the pelvis forward, glutes tight, and I can work kind of this front left corner as I side bend to the side with just a dash backwards. And once again, being active in that position. So great exercise to open up that hip. The bonus part of this, okay, is your thoracic spine. So we go back to that first step. When I'm in this position, I'm going to turn so you can see me a bit better. I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to place it on top of that knee. I'm going to drive my hip to the ground with my glute on. I'm going to press through this left hand, and I'm going to rotate. Think about turning my chest, turning your shoulders. As I rotate, up to the ceiling and back. And once again, being active. Breath in and rotate and back. And there I'm working on that thoracic spine, which is ever so important, along with my hip. So I call it the couch stretch, multiple different parts, wonderful exercise to open up those hips. Go ahead and give it a shot.